In the Ankole area, there were no cash crops by the end of colonialism. So that's one problem. They had cows, goats, but they were not producing money monthly. Then you had other parts of Uganda, like the West Nile area and some Western Tachori and Uganda. These ones had sort of got a bit involved with cotton, coffee, and in West Nile they introduced tobacco. So when we came on the scene, we said, okay, what is the otita here? What is the echibaro, the calculation? Now, if each home has got 2 acres, that means 1 acre is for food, the second acre is the one which can earn money for the family. And if you make a mistake, you will never get out of poverty. That's why, therefore, after some analysis, in 1995, we recommended that, please, let's have 2 types of agriculture. One type is what we call intensive agriculture, where you use a small area to produce a product which will give you more money. So if you have got families which don't have money, are you not their enemy when you just keep quiet and you come and you, oh yeah, I don't want to be part of that politics. Because God will ask you, you are leading those people. You saw they didn't see where the future was. Why did you keep quiet? Me, I don't want to go to Gehenna. And when I go, I will tell God that I told them.
During his 3 days tour of West Nile, President Museveni emphasized the aspect of being players in achieving money economy, particularly through Parish Development Model.
With the coming of the president, now there is hope. People believe that money can be realized at household levels, especially with the Parish Development Model, which many people did not understand because so many people were lacking information. But he gave the basics, he gave the simple ways of people understanding.
According to West Nile Regional Government Whip Jackson Atima, the president's narration of football players and spectators explained a lot of things in understanding a participatory wealth creation initiative.
Especially these model farmers he visited in the neighborhood, you realize there's a poverty, yet your neighbor is playing, is doing something, is always waking up to go to the garden. So he was talking about those who are spectators and those who are actors, those who are playing. In eradicating poverty, we do not want spectators. Everybody must be a player.
Arua City Woman MP Moreno Soru, on her part, emphasizes the need for mindset change and training for PDM beneficiaries before investing their monies.
Let's first train our people thoroughly. Awareness, we should awaken our people about these projects. When these projects came in, indeed it's true, some areas till today, they don't know what PDM is. The other day I was in the field asking. That means there is a weakness there.
Currently, government has disbursed 20.5 billion shillings to Western Nile sub-region in this financial year, as National Coordinator for PDM, Dennis Sozi Galabzi, explains.
The whole of West Nile is at the 4th stage. One of them that is doing so well is Zombo district. Then, of course, Arua district local government, which is about 1,600. And the rest follow suit. By the end of this financial year, we shall have another 60 billion on the accounts, putting it to about 80 billion in total for this particular financial year. Yeah, of course, some of the challenges are anxiety in the public. The anxiety is quite high. Everyone feels it is time now to get something from government. What we have been telling them is, please be patient. We need to prepare you. We need to sensitize you. We need to educate you on how you're going to use this money.
The Minister for ICT, Information and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Bariomuzi, says PDM and other Northern Uganda development initiatives are all aimed at boosting regional development.
We know Northern Uganda had periods of disruption because of war and civil conflicts, but thankfully the NRM government has restored peace in the whole country. That is why there has been affirmative action for Northern Uganda by way of designing special programs like the no surf, in order to catch up with the rest of the country. But the message of the president has been, you produce, but with a calculation. Don't just produce anything for the sake. For instance, if you engage like in poultry, there is a big market for eggs in DRC, in South Sudan.
In concluding his program in West Nile, President Museveni, however, cautioned public servants against corruption and encouraged citizens to join the fight against corruption in government offices. Joseph Olama, UBC News, in Yarra City.